Natural fear serves as a brake, Geronda. I'm very afraid and think of what am I going to do in some difficult situation. Where does this fear come from? Maybe someone suffered something as a child and is now afraid because of that. Many times the fear may be natural, but it can also stem from a lack of faith, from the lack of trust in God. But fear can also be a brake because it helps man to turn to God. Man is afraid and looks to find something to hold on to and is then forced to hold on to God. You see, in tropical jungles inhabited by wild native people, there are also wild animals, large beasts, boas, and so forth. In order to force the people to seek help from God, to turn to God, and to find their path. Otherwise, what would it take to constrain these people? All that God has made serves some purpose. Those who do not know the true God and who out of fear seek help, do they receive help? Look, they turn their head upward, and that too is something. Even for young children, fear is a brake. Some children, if they are not threatened a little, don't listen to anyone, neither father nor mother. When I was a small child, they told me about the bubulus, the scary bear who is supposed to frighten children into obedience. It is natural for a young child to be afraid, but as the child grows up, the mind matures and the fear subsides. Natural fear is helpful during our childhood years. When a person grows up and still fears the most insignificant things, then he is to be pitied. Spiritual people come to my Kelavi and tell me, someone next door to us has died, and since then we are terribly afraid all the time. They ask me to pray for their fear to go away. My response to them is this: here we try to cultivate a constant memory of death for our spiritual edification. And you want to dispel this fear of death because someone has died next door to you. There is a little extra natural fear among women. Few are the women who are not afraid, but these same women may also create problems in the family by not subordinating themselves. By the same token, a man who is not by nature timid and who has a certain air of bravery may become impudent. And there are some women who are extremely afraid. When a woman has a natural fear and she struggles with it to acquire courage, this is a significant achievement. Woman who by nature has the spirit of sacrifice also has much self-renunciation which a man may not have, in spite of his natural manliness.